Hello all, my name is Aditi Tarkar.
I am Liz Herbert.
I am S.J. Jacobs.
Today, we will present our project on math anxiety, emotional competence, and math performance.
Currently, there is a significant amount of existing literature investigating the relationship between math anxiety and math performance. The existing literature indicates that high levels of math anxiety are linked to poor math performance. People with high levels of math anxiety and poor math performance tend to avoid opportunities that involve math after finishing school, possibly influencing their career choices. High school students with low math anxiety are more likely to become STEM majors than those with high math anxiety. Since math anxiety affects students beyond their primary and secondary education, it's important to determine what moderates high math anxiety's influence on math performance.
From the literature, emotional competence affects children's perception when problem solving. Low emotional competence correlates to children perceiving they were not able to solve problems. Children with higher levels of emotional control can effectively manage their thinking, attention, and behavior, possibly leading to better academic performance. The research shows a strong relationship between emotional competence and how children can perform when problem solving. More research on emotional control and competence could help educators and parents foster better academic performance in children. Lastly, we found some gaps in the literature regarding self-efficacy, math anxiety, and math performance.
In our study, the sample consisted of 27 third and fourth grade students. The students took a battery of evaluations that measured their math anxiety, emotional control, and math performance. The first examination given is the Mathematics Anxiety Rating Scale, elementary form, or MARS-E. The test has 26 math-related statements rated on a 5-point Likert scale, from not at all nervous to very, very nervous. The second is the Regulatory Emotional Self-Efficacy, or REE scale. The REE scale has 8 statements rated on a 5-point Likert scale, from strongly disagree to strongly agree. For these evaluations, data collection occurred at the beginning of the semester, in August 2019. Over 5 months, students used a math practice website, IXL, and the accuracy was measured. Here is the graph of the moderation of emotional control on math anxiety and math performance. The x-axis shows the levels of math anxiety. Low math anxiety is on the left, and high math anxiety is on the right. The y-axis shows the average percent of correctly answered questions. The two lines represent the level of emotional control. The blue line represents low emotional control, and the orange line represents high emotional control. The variables were categorized by calculating the means of math anxiety and emotional control. Students who scored above the mean placed into the higher category, while those who scored below fell into the lower category. From this graph, if students have high emotional control, it doesn't matter if they have high or low math anxiety. But if they have low emotional control, it depends on whether they have high or low math anxiety. High math anxiety is strongly correlated with low emotional control. Possible limitations to this data include the small sample size and the time of day of practice.
In conclusion, determining if emotional control moderates the effect that math anxiety has on math performance is necessary due to the small amount of existing literature on the topic. If emotional control moderates the effect that math anxiety has on math performance, then math interventions can focus on improving students' self-efficacy and their ability to control their emotions. Going forward, we will create a literature review that highlights the importance of math anxiety and the gap in the literature regarding the influence that emotional control has on math anxiety and math performance. Since our current sample size is small, it is also necessary for us to continue to collect data to ensure our findings are generalizable.
Here are our references. Thank you.